If you're a real estate investor who's interested in getting into the senior housing space, there's always the obvious choice of assisted living. But what if there were some hidden opportunities that you should be aware of in this space? And today we're going to talk about some hidden opportunities that are integrated within the baby boomer generation retiring, and also the social media influence within our society that we're experiencing today. Now, first off, let's talk about the fact that a lot of baby boomers are now retiring, and it's being called the silver tsunami. I'm sure you've been hearing a lot about it. So many investors are getting into assisted living and other types of specifically senior housing in order to meet the demand that is and will be coming in the future. This is great, but there's other opportunities that may not be obvious to the investor. The first one is the fact that a lot of baby boomers, as they're retiring and preparing to downsize and change their living accommodation, they are selling houses that they've lived in for 30, 40, 50 years, long time, right? And functionally, they're usually in great shape, but usually also very dated. So there's an opportunity out there for a lot of house flippers and investors who are interested in single-family homes to purchase those properties at a discount, renovate them with cosmetic updates, and then benefit from the appreciation in those properties. Usually they're in really great locations, which also adds to the appreciation factor for these houses. The second trend that you should be aware of is that not all senior housing is in a community or is offered with services. There's a tremendous need for rental housing that's appropriate for seniors, but in no other way is targeted with activities or assistance in living or any of those other amenities. So there's basically two demographics of older seniors that need rental housing. Number one, retirees that are living on fixed income. They need something like the units behind me that are one level, very basic accommodations so that they can continue to live on fixed income but still be able to get around, and they need that one level living, which is hard to find in a lot of apartment rentals. So that's one trend that you as an investor should be aware of to offer and target the senior rental community. The second one is there's affluent senior renters out there, and these are typically people who want to rent for the lifestyle choice, and they probably have two homes, one in a warm, sunny Florida or Phoenix location, and then the other one in a northern city where all their grandparents or grandchildren and their families live. So they want to be able to have a home, usually a rental in those other cities, and then another location in a warmer climate that they can go to during the winter time. So those are more affluent renters who are going to be looking for more amenities, rich buildings, and nicer units. But again, one level living that's appropriate for a senior renter. So those are two rental opportunities that you should be aware of as an investor to target to the older generation. And the second factor that you should be aware of with all these baby boomers retiring is the influence that social media is having on the renter population and changing the dynamics in the housing market. So what I mean by this is there's a kind of an uptick in younger people wanting to take what's old and make it new again. So prime example of this is when you have the younger generation who's really interested in knitting and crocheting and woodworking and making sourdough bread, and all these things that used to have gone by the wayside are now coming back again in earnest in the younger generation because they're being popularized on social media. So the same trends on social media are making the lifestyle choices of living in a walkable community, smaller homes that have much more in the amenities, and in neighborhoods that really provide kind of a quality of life dynamic and a nostalgic that the younger generation is really looking to connect with. So again, back to the baby boomers, all these homes that are being sold are usually in older neighborhoods, and the younger generation who's being influenced by social media wants those homes because they have historical touches, they're in walkable neighborhoods, they're generally close to amenities like libraries in the downtown section. And so all those younger generations are going to be heavily influenced to purchase those older baby boomer homes. So you can capitalize on this opportunity as an investor by really targeting your marketing for this type of property, if that's where you're investing, to that younger generation on social media, and really just riding the tail waves of this population or this trend for the younger population. So the third trend that you should be aware of too is the ADU, or accessory dwelling unit, growing in need as well as popularity. So because there's so many baby boomers that now are changing their living accommodations, either by choice or by necessity, there's more and more families that are taking in the older generation into their own home. I myself am one of those people, as I recently had my mom move in with us. And as a result, we now have a multi-generational home. And usually that means we need more space, or in some families, they need separate accommodations where the ADU comes into play. If we could build a nice little separate unit in our backyard, that would be a great opportunity for a senior member of the household to have their own private space while still being close to their family. Now, regulations in a lot of places still prohibit or really make this difficult to do. But you as an investor can be on the forefront of going to your county or your municipality and saying, I have a property that's appropriate for this. Will you allow me to have an accessory dwelling unit? So if you are flipping a house and you're able to add an accessory dwelling unit, of course, a huge increase in value. But also if you're able to enact change within that township, that's a huge benefit for lots of other people and many other families that are going to have that need in the future as well. So you as an investor can do well while you're also doing well for your community too. So those are three trends that involve the baby boomer demographic: the older baby boomer rentals, the social media influence on wanting those older homes, and ADU requirements that investors should be aware of in order to continue to be on the edge of what's happening in our world. I hope this video brought you some value. If so, please like, comment, and share. And if you're looking for investment property in Pennsylvania or Maryland, please reach out to us. We'd love to be able to help you.